Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah.
This time, we're going to be looking at something that I think is pretty timely and pretty cool.
It is.
We're talking about Mokens League.
Mokens League,
Yep.
which some of you may know as this Web3 gaming platform that's using NFTs.
Yes.
But the cool thing about this is that it's not just like some future thing.
Yeah.
It's actually live.
It is.
And has a bunch of players already.
Over 50,000.
Yeah. So
Easy.
I'm excited to dig into this.
Yeah.
We actually have two different sources that we're going to be looking at
Oh, nice.
on Mokens League. So it's
Yes.
kind of like we're getting like different, I don't know, perspectives in the game.
Yeah, yeah. Like two different players giving us their opinions.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I guess like starting off, like
Mhm.
what is the game, literally?
Yeah, so the first game they've launched is called Mokens League Soccer.
And it's available right now, free to play,
Nice.
on Android, iOS, and PC. So really easy to get into.
Cool. So anyone listening right now could just
Yeah.
go and
Download it. That's
check
right.
it out.
Exactly.
Sweet. So what is, like, I guess
Okay, how do you play?
it's a 1v1 soccer match, and basically each player controls a team of up to 5 Mokens.
Okay.
And these Mokens are NFTs, so you own those characters.
Okay. So you're not just controlling like
You're not, controlling like a generic, team. It's like
you've got your own little unique squad.
you've got like a personalized squad.
Exactly. And they've said that there's more games planned,
Okay.
like tennis, basketball, and a few others. But for now, it's just this soccer game.
Okay. So this is like the core gameplay right now.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. And so then like these Mokens, you said that they're
NFTs.
They're NFTs. So those digital collectibles that
everyone's talking about.
Right.
They've made those an integral part of this whole gaming experience.
Okay, so they're not like just static.
They're not static or
Mhm.
anything. They actually...
They're actual characters you can use in the game.
Okay. So it's kind of
like, think of it like
choosing like a character...
their class in a traditional game.
Yeah,
But here you own that character as a digital asset.
Gotcha.
Which is like really cool.
Okay, and then you said something about...
Yeah, each Moken is unique, and they all have their own stats and abilities.
Okay.
So some are better at speed, and then it's just like...
Some are better at shooting, and some are better at defense.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So there's like, I guess...
It's like a lot more strategic,
Yeah, a strategy in
picking your team and like who you want.
The right team.
Exactly.
Gotcha. And do they stay the same or?
Oh, no, they get better.
Oh, they.
So they have this upgrade system
Okay.
where you can level up your Mokens.
Okay.
And as they level up, they become more powerful, but they also become more valuable.
Okay, so this is like good for like gamers and people who want to like trade.
Right. And for potential investors too.
Oh, okay.
Because, if you've got a really powerful high-level Moken,
Right.
that's going to be worth a lot more than some, level 1 scrub.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So we've talked about these Mokens. You mentioned Moke as well.
Moke, that's the fuel that powers everything in Mokens League.
Okay.
It's the utility token.
So, what are, I guess, like...
Okay, so uses. You can use it to buy NFTs, so you can buy those Mokens.
Okay.
You can use it to enter tournaments if you're,
Right.
really competitive type.
Okay.
And you can use it to earn rewards.
Nice.
And everyone likes rewards.
Everyone loves that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you can even wager Moke on matches because they have this win-to-earn model.
Okay, and so is this, is Moke used, and actually you need Moke at games, or is it just...
To access the Web3 PC version of the game, you need Moke for that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So this...
It's a pretty important token, as you can tell.
Yeah, it seems like Moke is kind of like...
Yeah, it's like
the key to...
It's like the key to the whole ecosystem.
So to around and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So this...
Win to earn.
This win to earn model.
Yes.
I mean, we
touched on it.
But how does it actually work?
Okay, so...
I'm trying to understand.
So basically, you stake some of your Moke before a match.
Okay.
And if you win the match, you claim a portion of the pot. So it's kind of like...
Yeah. You're betting on yourself.
Oh, okay. So it's like higher risk, but then also...
Higher the risk, higher reward.
Gotcha.
Higher the reward.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's not just about
right.
luck. It's actually about rewarding skilled players.
Okay.
Because... obviously, the better you are at the game, the more you're going to win.
Right.
and the more you can earn.
So it's like not just like a
Well,
random...
No, not random chess.
Okay, cool. So you're not just going to get lucky.
You've got to be good.
You have to actually be good at the game.
You got to put it in practice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so like, I guess
Yeah.
bigger picture wise.
Yeah. So Mokens League isn't just about like this one soccer game.
Right.
They have this like much bigger picture in mind.
Okay.
Like they're calling it the Mokens League universe.
Whoa. Like that's a big...
A universe, yeah.
Hey.
Exactly.
Okay.
So they've got all these other games planned, like I said, tennis and basketball, and they're all going to be tied into this like existing ecosystem. So the Mokens that you own now, you're going to be able to use those in all of their future games.
Oh, okay.
Which is really cool because it means your Mokens are going to get even more valuable as they release more games.
Yeah, because if you had like a really good Moken,
Yeah.
and then like they released a basketball game and you could just use that Moken.
Dominate in every sport.
Yeah, dominate everything.
That would be awesome.
Then like that's super valuable.
Exactly.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. And they're also planning to launch something called the Mokens Marketplace.
Okay.
Which is a dedicated platform for buying and selling Mokens.
Okay. So like you could like imagine like people
like really building up their Moken.
Yeah.
Getting them really powerful.
Yeah.
And then selling them to,
Yeah.
people who don't want to put in the work.
Right. Like I could just buy your awesome team.
Exactly. Or, maybe you just want to focus on one sport.
Right.
So you sell your like really good soccer Moken and buy a basketball team.
Right.
So there's loads of potential there.
Okay. So like the marketplace is going to be be like this whole other like I guess.
Yeah, it's its own economy.
Yeah, its own little world within the game.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then you said something about the Mokens Hub.
Oh yeah. So the Mokens Hub, it's just a web platform.
Okay.
Where you can go and manage all your Mokens.
Oh.
And you can do things like earn rewards for, holding your Mokens and participating in the game.
Okay.
So it's kind of like your home base for everything Mokens.
Sweet. So you've got the games themselves, you've got the marketplace, and then this.
And then you've got the hub, which ties everything together.
Okay, very cool. So who are the team behind it?
Yeah,
So the team behind it is called Monster League Studios.
Okay.
And they're based in Barcelona.
Barcelona, nice.
Yeah.
And like
And they were actually incubated by Google in their accelerator program.
Wow.
Which is, a pretty big deal.
Yeah, that's
like not just anyone gets into that.
A stamp of approval.
It is, yeah.
Okay, and so this Monster League Studios, like...
So they've got people from all over the world on the team, which I think is really cool. They've got I saw...
That's awesome.
They had a Chloe from France.
Yeah.
And like a Dimitri from Greece.
Cool.
So it's not just like, one little homogenous group, which I think is awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's a real international effort.
So it sounds like this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes,
Yeah, this is way more than
It's more than just a game.
Just a game. Like we're talking about
it's like a whole
NFTs, esports, and this winter earn, and it's just there's so much here.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
So what, I guess for you, what's the most...
That's a good question.
Interesting part.
It's hard to say because, for me, it's fascinating how many layers there are to this.
Right.
It's a game.
Right.
Sure.
But it's also a potential...
But it's also a potential investment platform and a community.
Right.
And that might be what stands out most to some people.
Yeah, definitely. It reminds me of when I was a kid and I was obsessed with Pokemon cards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was never into that.
Some of those cards are worth a fortune now.
Yeah.
Could you see that happening with these Mokens?
Oh, for sure.
People buying and selling, trading.
Moken's a unique NFT.
Right.
So that means that it's one of a kind.
Okay.
It can't be replicated.
Right.
And as this Mokens League universe expands with more games,
right,
those early Mokens, especially the rare ones, could become really valuable.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want the first edition LeBron James Moken who can just dominate both basketball and soccer?
That'd be crazy.
Right. Okay. So
yeah, I think there's a lot of potential there for people to treat them like collectibles.
Because you're owning, in a normal game you grind.
You grind, you level up your character.
Yeah.
But
you
never really own any of it.
Pay for items and stuff, but you Yeah, you never
It should
all
go
around.
on that specific platform.
Right.
And if the game shuts down or you get banned,
Right. It's just
poof, it's all gone.
gone.
Yeah.
But with Mokens League,
It's like,
because your characters are NFTs,
yeah,
you actually own them as digital assets.
Right.
So you can like trade them,
yeah.
sell them.
Like, what if, like, the value
That's a good question.
of the Mokens plummets?
Yeah.
Am I, like...
Well, it's important to remember that
Is it-
NFTs, like any investment,
Okay.
come with risks.
Right.
You know, the value can fluctuate.
Right.
There's no guarantee your Mokens are going to appreciate in value.
Yeah. It's like,
It's like the stock market.
it's like the stock market.
You know, you can do your research.
Right.
You can make like smart decisions,
Mm-hmm.
but ultimately there's no guarantees.
Yeah. Okay, so, like, it's not just...
So it's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Yeah,
Anyone who
full-
tells you otherwise
Yeah.
is probably trying to sell you something.
Right.
It's important to approach it with a, healthy dose of caution.
Right.
Do your own due diligence.
Yeah, definitely. I'm still curious about the team,
Yeah.
Like,
This is like a pretty interesting bunch.
Monster League Studios is in Barcelona?
Yeah.
Was it like all Spanish
That's what I thought too.
developers?
Yeah. But no, actually, it's super diverse.
Oh, okay.
It's people from all over the world, which really impressed me when I was
That's cool.
looking at their website.
So it's truly an international effort.
Yeah. And I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Given the global nature of like gaming,
Yeah.
the Web3 space.
Right.
It's a good thing having
Yeah.
all these different perspectives and experiences.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I agree.
So is there anything else that, like, we've missed?
Well, I did notice one thing that's worth mentioning.
Sources?
Yeah. Remember when we talked about the WMOKA tokens and
Yeah.
the vesting schedule?
Yeah, that concert ticket analogy.
Right. So while you're waiting for your OPA tokens to unlock,
Right.
you can actually use your WMOKA tokens for more than just earning rewards.
Okay.
It seems like you can also use them to like participate in governance decisions for the Mokens League ecosystem.
Oh, so even though you don't have...
Yeah, so even though you don't have your full Mokeda yet,
No.
you can still have a say in how the project evolves.
So that's cool. So it's not just
It's not just like
fucking just waiting
for your FUMOK to unlock your...
twiddling your thumb. Yeah, you're actually involved.
Participating.
Yeah.
It's cool. It makes you feel like a stakeholder.
Yeah.
Not just a player.
So even in this, like, early
Yeah, they're building...
in mechanisms
already building in
and governance
involvement.
Yeah, which I think is, it bodes well for the future of the project.
Yeah. It shows they're thinking long-term about creating a truly decentralized ecosystem.
Right.
Which is, what it's all about.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is pretty unique.
Yes.
Like, this is not just
It's not just a game.
It's like a whole
Potential future of gaming.
Real ownership, value creation, like...
Yeah, and if you think about it,
appraising.
Traditional gaming has always been like a one-sided affair.
Right.
Players put in the time,
Right, yeah.
the effort, the money,
Mm-hmm.
but ultimately, the game developers hold all the cards.
Yeah.
They control the game world, the assets, the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've all experienced that frustration when, like, a beloved game shuts down.
Yeah.
And you're just like...
Or your account gets hacked.
Yeah.
Or you lose everything you've worked for.
The account gets hacked. It's, you're just...
Really had true ownership of your digital creations.
screwed.
Exactly. But with, like, Web3 gaming.
Right.
And with Mokens League in particular.
Yeah.
That power dynamic starts to shift.
Right.
Players have real ownership of their in-game assets.
Yeah.
They can potentially earn real value from their skills. They have a voice in the governance of the ecosystem. It's a much more like equitable and collaborative model.
So instead of being like a consumer, you're kind of...
You look a participant.
A participant.
A co-creator. Even.
Yeah.
And that's powerful. That's a really powerful shift. It's not just about playing the game.
Right.
It's about being part of something bigger.
Yeah.
Something that you have a stake in.
Right.
And that's why so many people are excited about this whole Web3 gaming thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not just about the technology.
Is Mokens League like leading? It's about
the potential. It has to like change the way we think about ownership and value and community within the gaming world.
Are they like the pioneers of this new...
No, it's still early days, of course,
right.
but they're definitely one of the front runners.
Okay.
You know, they've got a strong team,
Right.
they've got a solid concept, and they're executing it well.
Right.
But they're not alone.
Right.
There's other Web3 gaming platforms out there,
Okay.
each with their own unique approach.
So it's like a competitive landscape, which is good, I guess.
Which is good for innovation and for the players, ultimately.
Yeah, right. More choices, more possibilities.
Exactly.
But I guess for our listener who's maybe just hearing about this, like Web3 game thing for the first time, what would you say is the main takeaway?
Web3 gaming is still in its early stages.
Okay.
But it has the potential to fundamentally change the way we play and interact with games. It's about more than just entertainment. It's about ownership, community,
Right.
and the potential to create real value from your passion.
Yeah.
You know, if you love gaming,
Yeah.
this is something you should definitely be paying attention to.
Yeah. And Mokens League seems like it's
With their diverse team, their focus on accessibility,
Great job.
their ambitious plans.
Okay.
It's definitely one to watch.
Yeah, it's not just a game. It's like a...
They're not just building a game, they're building a community, a movement even.
Yeah, a movement.
It is.
It's exciting.
It's exciting.
All right, listener, you've heard from the expert.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fired up about this too.
Good, good.
But I want to know what you think.
Yeah, hit us up.
Is this future of gaming
Tell us what you think.
thing like something that intrigues you?
Are you skeptical?
Or are you
Have you tried Mokens League soccer?
skeptical? Maybe you even
Do you love it?
Nah.
Do you hate it?
tried Mokens League soccer yourself.
We want to know.
Hit us up on social media. We love hearing from you.
We love a good conversation.
Always up for about
The future of gaming.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We love hearing from you guys.
But before we let you go.
There's one last thing I want to mention about Mokens League
Yeah.
that I think is like absolutely brilliant.
Okay, don't leave us hanging.
Okay, so they have like a pretty unique approach to their like tokenomics.
Okay.
Particularly when it comes to generating revenue.
Okay.
So like instead of relying solely on like selling NFTs or like in-game items, they're actually building a whole ecosystem where revenue is generated through gameplay itself.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
How does that work?
So like in most games, right?
Yeah.
Revenue comes from people buying stuff.
Right, like loot boxes.
Loot box, yeah, exactly. Which, you know, everyone loves to hate.
Right.
But Mokens League is like kind of flipping the script a bit.
Okay.
Remember that win-to-earn model we talked about?
Yeah, where you like...
Yeah, where players can stake Mokam tokens on their matches.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
High stakes.
Yeah.
Big rewards. Well, it turns out that a small percentage of each pot is skimmed off.
Okay.
And it goes back to the Mokens League ecosystem.
Gotcha.
They call it a gaming royalty.
Interesting. So, like, even if you don't
even if you lose, you're still contributing.
You're still putting it
to the overall revenue stream of the platform.
So it's like a built-in mechanism for...
It's like a built-in mechanism.
Sustainability.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And that revenue can then be used to like fund further development, expand the game universe, offer bigger prize pools.
Okay.
And like ultimately increase the value of the entire ecosystem.
So it creates this like positive feedback loop where like the more people
play, the
more
more
the ecosystem
grows and the more valuable it becomes for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
That's a good model. It aligns the incentives of like
the incentives of the players
and
the
developers
in a way that traditional gaming just doesn't.
Right, because everyone benefits from.
Yeah. Everyone wins. Everyone benefits from the success of the platform.
Okay, cool.
It's less about extracting value from the players and more about creating value with the players.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, so it's like a more collaborative,
sustainable.
Approach.
And sustainable approach.
Which seems to be like...
And it reflects like a larger trend.
A recurring theme.
In Web3 where... You know, the focus is shifting towards building these like decentralized, community-owned platforms that empower users and distribute value more equitably.
Right. So Mokens League is not just a
Exactly. Mokens League is not just a game.
It's like
a microcosm of this whole Web3 movement where the lines between creators and players and investors are becoming increasingly blurred.
Right.
Which is cool.
And that's what makes it so exciting.
Yeah, exactly. It's a glimpse into a future where those like traditional power structures of the gaming industry are being like challenged and reshaped.
Right.
Which is, I think, a good thing.
All right, listener, we've thrown a lot of information at you in this deep dive.
Just a lot to take in.
We've explored the game itself.
The NFTs, the tokenomics.
The team.
The
future potential.
The future potential.
All that stuff.
But now it's time for you to take the controller.
Exactly. Go explore
the Mokens League universe for yourself.
The Mokens League universe for yourself. Download
the free-to-play soccer game. Check out their website. Join their community.
Join the community, and
who knows? Maybe you'll become like you'll become the
next Mokens League champion.
Yeah,
it'd be awesome.
Or maybe you'll just
have a blast.
Playing a fun, innovative game. Another way, we're excited to see where this whole Web3 gaming thing goes.
Yeah, it's a wild new frontier.
It is.
And it seems like Mokens League is like one of them.
And Mokens League is definitely one of the pioneers leading the charge. Yeah. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
We'll catch you next time.